Hey there. What you been doing?
Oh, Tony and I were out shoveling the front walkway.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, the snow is so incredible. I thought maybe I'd go out in a few minutes and build a snowman, but I have wet gloves, and I was wondering if I could get some dry ones.
Good idea. Sounds like fun. Why don't you ask Sly to come and join you?
He has school, doesn't he?
Radio just said that school is closed. I was going to take you in today to register you, but we'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Mom, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Can it wait?
Lucky you've missed so much already.
I know, but... Look, I'm in the 5th grade, and I've already changed 3 schools. I mean, we don't know where we're going to be living. I mean, what if we move in a few weeks?
And changing schools is hard on you. Oh, Lucky, I'm so sorry. Sometimes your father and I don't realize how much we ask of you. You're so adaptable, and you make friends so easily.
Well, it's not easy. It's tough. I mean, can we please just save the effort until it counts, you know?
I know. Well, I tell you what. Christmas vacation is coming up very soon. Lucky, I think that we're going to be settled a lot sooner than you think. So how about this? I promise you that by the 1st of the year, I will enroll you in your permanent school. And I think I can get your father to agree to that.
You bet he will.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Have you heard from Scott? Lucy took off in the storm yesterday. She got herself lost, and Scott went after her.
Oh, no, that's awful.
I know. It's really scary. I was just wondering if there was any news.
Oh, this is the first I've heard of it. Bobby and Simone were gone by the time I got up, and Lucky said Tony just left, so I doubt that they'd heard anything.
You know, I just talked to Sean and Mac, and they definitely haven't heard.
Oh, dear. Well,
I guess we just have to sit and wait and pray that he finds her.
I have to run an errand. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Keep me posted.
Sure.
Lucky?
Yeah.
Before you go back out again, I suggest a change of socks and a nice hot cup of cocoa, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I hate waiting. Maybe I'll go out and shovel the front walk.
Oh, Tony and I already did that this morning.
You did? The snow's wet. I bet that was awfully heavy for you.
I'm pretty strong.
I'll bet you are.
Oh, my dad taught me some karate. Did you know that?
Karate, you did? Really? What about boxing? You know boxing?
I'm okay at it, but...
Come on. No, come on. Show me what you got. Come on.
I couldn't hit a woman.
Oh, no, don't think of me as a woman. Think of me as an opponent. Besides, who says you're going to be the one to hit me?
I'm pretty good, you know.
So am I. Come on.
Okay.
Killing you right too low. Ooh, you dropped in your guard.
You are pretty good.
See if you couldn't land one on me.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, go ahead. Give it a try. I dare you. You're telegraphing.
Oh. I'm I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's all right.
I didn't mean to hurt
No, it's
you.
not your fault. You didn't hurt me. Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
This is Lucky Spencer. This is Kevin Collins.
Hi.
Well, Lucky,
Nice to
nice
meet
red
you.
hook you got.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Why don't we do this some other time? We could do it at the gym, maybe.
Cool.
All right. Why don't you go get that hot chocolate?
Right.
Oh.
How's your chin?
Oh, it's okay. I think the boy's got potential.
Well, it's good to see a woman in touch with her aggressive side.
This is in reference to the abandoned house just off of Old Mill Road.
Yes, indeed. We have been trying to get somebody from your office over here for several months now to take a look at that property.
But I'm not...
But I know that the appraiser's office is quite busy, but the real estate taxes on that property are twice what they should be on that white elephant. Now, we've had the property in receivership. We've had it for several years, and we will probably have it until it collapses, because no one is going to make a bid on that house.
Supposing someone wanted to. What would the selling price be?
Well, it's listed at $45,000. No one in their right mind would pay that. $35,000 seems more in the ballpark. Now, if you would just have somebody come
I'll
over
give you
and,
$35,000 for it.
What?
I'd like to buy the house for $35,000.
Aren't you with the appraisal office?
No, I'm just somebody who's interested in the house.
Ah, well, it's listed at $45,000, and it has some very nice, charming features.
$35,000 in cash. And your bank won't have to pay taxes anymore on a white elephant that it can't sell.
You drive a hard bargain. However, if you will just sign right there, you will need a lawyer for the closing and a clear title. But I think we could probably complete this deal in a few days.
Fine. Just out of curiosity, why do you think that house would never sell? I mean, I know it needs some work, but it's really not that bad.
Well, the physical condition is not the only problem. I'm sure you're aware that the neighborhood is in transition.
In transition. Have you heard that it's been rezoned for commercial purposes?
Oh, so no, that's it. Now, that makes sense. You found out about the rezoning, and you represent a group of legal developers, huh?
No.
Well, you fooled me. And you probably cost the bank a nice pretty penny, because I gave in too soon. However, I should have realized that someone like you would not be interested in living in that neighborhood.
What's wrong with the neighborhood?
Well, it's fine for commercial development, but to live there, let's just say it's ethnically diverse.
Ethnically diverse?
Mm-hmm.
As in African Americans? And Caucasians and Latinos and Asian people all living together?
Exactly.
Are you aware that it's illegal to say what you've just said to me? Especially to a prospective homeowner. It also suggests a rather ugly topic known as discrimination.
Did I say 35,000? I don't know where my head is today. I really meant 25.
I'm sure I misunderstood you. I know I didn't hear you try to buy my silence by lowering the price of that house.
Don't know what you mean.
Just as I'm sure I misunderstood your bigoted and racist remarks.
I
want you to know something. I would never use the threat of legal action to lower the price on something that I wanted.
I understand.
I'm glad. Now, I think we agreed on the price of $35,000.
Yes, indeed. 35,000.
Good. Because my silence can't be bought. I will give you a deposit for the house. I will have a lawyer do a title search as you suggested, and I will expect to close in a few days. A lovely house. And it's in a perfectly lovely neighborhood. And I'm very glad to know that it won't be owned anymore by somebody who can't appreciate that.
And then Slack came over and we went to the fort. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. It's terrific.
Yeah. Well, it's better than the one that we made in Canada. It's not as good as the one that Dad and I made in Alaska. You know, Mom, I'm glad we moved to a place where it snows. I missed it in Mexico. What?
You're such a good sport, Lucky. You are a wonderful person.
Mom?
Sorry, lost my head. So what are you going to do now?
Well, I was thinking I might go back out to the fort, but I need some dry gloves.
Okay.
See, the right wall of the fort is loose.
All right.
I need to tighten it up.
What about socks?
Socks? Mm-hmm. Would hurt. Yes.
You're going to run out, aren't you?
No, I'll make sure that's what Mommy's here for.
Wise guy, huh?
You think I could make some cocoa?
Sure.
You know, I won't make a mess. I know how fussy Bobby is about keeping her kitchen clean, so.
Well, you may not have to worry about Aunt Bobby's kitchen for much longer.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Mommies have secrets, too.
Weird, Mom. Very weird.
Make a cup for me, too, would you?
All right.
That would be a cup of what?
Luke.
Oh.
Luke. Oh.
Oh,
I
you
miss
feel so good.
Much. Oh, how are you? Let me look at you. You don't look any worse for the wear. Was it okay?
I survived. Virtue intact, I might add.
You bet you might.
I thought you trusted me.
You? Yes. 6-foot French predators? I don't know.
well,
So how was it, really?
Overall it was annoying. But I got a little information. It looks like Frank is moving back into business big time.
How?
I don't know yet. It's just random information. I'll get more next time.
I don't want there to be a next time.
I know. How's Lucky?
Fine, he's out playing in the snow.
Oh, yeah. I saw that snow fort out front. It's great. You know, our kid has classic defense instincts.
Wonder why.
So, anything else happen?
Actually, yes. Something did.
What?
Sit down.
What?
Honey,
Yes, dear.
I bought the house.
Oh, wow. Give a man a good night's sleep, and there's no stopping him.
Hey, listen, you started it this time.
But you, my darling, definitely finished it. Oh, it's not snowing.
Yeah, well, not for the moment. Forecast says we could get some more later on.
Just think a whole day with nothing to do except enjoy each other. How shall we spend it?
Well, I would like some more of the same. You know, I vote to spend the entire day in bed with some complete and total decadence on your part.
Well, listen.
What?
I vote that we go out and play in the snow until we get very, very cold, and then we come in and work on total decadence.
You know what? I will bet you that the boys' toboggan is still hanging up in the garage.
Oh, my, I haven't been in a toboggan since high school.
Well, that settles it then. I am going to turn back the hands of time for you.
You already have. If somebody told me a month ago that we would be this happy, I would have had them committed. Can we just freeze this moment in time?
You certainly picked the right day to try.
This was just too good to pass up. I mean, the house and the surrounding land for only $35,000. It's a steal.
Highway robbery.
The only reason that we got it so cheaply was because the bank had foreclosed on it and they wanted to unload it.
So you said. How long was it on their books?
I don't know.
A long time. Over a year? I can see why you couldn't possibly wait until I got back into town.
But you know how these things go. Timing is critical. I mean, if I had hesitated at all at that moment, somebody could have just gone right in there and just stolen it right out from under me.
Now watch this closely, Lucky. Your mother is really good at this.
Luke, this was an act of total faith in you. You told me that you would make us safe here in Port Charles, and I believed you with all my heart. But we have to have a roof over our heads. I mean, even if it does leak a little bit. I know we never make major decisions without consulting each other. I know that. But, gee, I mean, why don't you just look at this as one less thing you have to worry about?
You see what I mean? Good.
I know it looks like I bought the house without consulting you.
But you didn't?
Absolutely not.
You just went in, spoke to the banker, negotiated a deal, set a price, signed all the forms.
Exactly. And until your name is on those papers next to mine, it's not a done deal.
So we can get out of it.
Well, I suppose we could. I mean, if you really hate the idea.
That is a distinct possibility.
Well, then I guess we have two choices. I can promise you that I will never again act emotionally or impulsively, even though those are two of the reasons that you love me. Or we could have a fight. We could say a whole bunch of things to each other that we'll both regret and just blow the whole deal.
That's a really attractive option. What do you think?
Well, you know me, Dad. I never take sides.
No. I want you to take sides here. This is important. Come on.
Nah, it's not worth fighting over.
You've been with her from the beginning on this deal, haven't you? The two of you working against me. Ruby, sharpen up the lawnmower blades. I'm turning into Ward Cleaver.
That'll be the day.
Yes! Oh, we did it. Oh, Luke, please, could we just go over to the house now? I have a couple of ideas that I'd like to run past you.
Why not?
Hello? We're home. I'm gonna get my spider.
It was worth the money for that alone.
Gotta be genetics. It's amazing what turns your offspring on.
Yeah. Oh, Luke. It's ours.
Every last rotting beam.
I can't believe it.
I'm flabbergasted.
You won't be sorry, I promise you that. I mean, just look around. Imagine the possibilities.
I intend to. At least once in every room.
Whatever it takes. Where do you want to start?
Right here on the floor right now.
I meant measuring. Here.
Measuring?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, I guess we can take a... Oh, Laura.
Can you pull that back there?
Certainly, dear. Well, let's take a good hard look at what we want, what we got, and what it'll take to get there. Bench needs fixing. Let's face it, Lucky, we're trapped in an old Cary Grant movie.
North by Northwest?
No. Hitchcock was never this frightening. This is one of your Aunt Ruby's old favorites. It's called Mr. Blandings Builds His Dream House. It's a horror film. It will scare the hell out of you.
Buttercup yellow.
You see, your mother's role is played by Myrna Loy.
And for the wallpaper, how about little tiny stripes with a little floral border? Oh, wouldn't that be cheery?
You're great, Mom.
Yeah, and it'll be great, especially if the walls remain vertical.
Pessimism has never been productive. Now, what is the word from the basement?
Optimistic. We have a furnace. Granted, it's an ancient furnace, first used to defrost mastodon tusks. But if I tickle the old girl long enough, I think we'll get some heat out of it.
Well, good. You see, isn't it better to see the glasses half full instead of half empty?
Our pipes are half shot.
No.
Yeah, but I'm happy to report that the asbestos around them is in perfect shape.
Asbestos. Well, we have to pull that out right away. I mean, how much is there?
We can't do it, honey. We're going to have to get an expert. I'd say it's going to cost us somewhere around 5,000 clams.
5,000. You know something? It's funny, though. When I look around this place, I don't see problems. I mean, I see flowers on the table and a beautiful comfy couch right in front of the fireplace, and beautiful window treatment, something cooking in the kitchen. I mean, you know, I can even see pictures hanging on the walls.
Can you see a calendar anywhere?
Yes. Why?
What year are we talking? I'd like to know when we're generally going to be through with this and settled in.
Let's make a list.
All right. We'll need a contractor to check out the structure. That'll cost us probably, if we're lucky, about $2,500. There's a lot of flooring that needs to be replaced, particularly there in the dining room.
Okay, can we stay with hardwood?
Sure, honey, whatever you want.
How much?
A lot. We'll need estimates. And we'll never get through the winter with this roof.
Wow.
Was that an optimistic wow? We also are going to have rewiring, which means holes in the walls, which means the paneling has to come down, which means it then has to go back up. Oh, yes. And we need to replaster the ceiling and, of course, paint.
Oh, I can do that. I'm very handy at that.
I know, honey. But we're going to need more than handy. In fact, my suggestion is, why don't we take out a huge insurance policy and torch the place while there's still a chance?
Hey, Mom. How you doing?
Okay.
I love you.
What do you want, Lucky?
Can I have a dog?
Now, what is your spider going to say to that?
You guys promised that when we got settled, I could have a dog.
Look, cowboy, let's just make the place livable for humans before we start talking about canines, okay?
Look, are we going to be settled by Christmas?
Christmas. Next millennium.
Well, we're going to have a Christmas tree, right?
Lucky, by Christmas we'll be lucky to have a roof.
You know, maybe this was a mistake. You know, maybe we should try to get out of this deal.
Are you crying, Uncle?
Well, Luke, I think that I was being selfish. I didn't realize that it's not fair to Lucky and to you.
There's not a selfish bone in your body.
I'm just recognizing how much work it's going to take to make the place livable.
What's in that corner?
An overstuffed armchair.
Where's the television?
Right there.
The place is half full, not half empty.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just reminding you that we've gotten through a heck of a lot more than this.
Do you really mean it?
I ain't lying.
I'm going to see my spider.
Give him our best.
Are we going to have to get rid of his web?
No, his web will be safe for about 5 years. We won't get to the kitchen until 1998.
You optimist.
Wait a minute. Did I just talk you into buying this house?
Sweetheart, I'm going to work so hard. I'm going to cut corners, and I'm going to be incredibly budget conscious. I promise.
Gee, that sounds like fun.
Have I told you lately how much I love you?
Put it on the list.
Why wait?